Welcome back to How It Runs Auto. Today we are going to replace the power steering pump on a 2003 Pontiac Montana with the 3.4 liter V6. The tools you'll need for this job is a 3/8 breaker bar, 3/8 drive ratchet, 3/8 drive short extension, 3/8 drive 13mm socket, a 16mm wrench, a 13/16 wrench, 2 straight edge screwdrivers, a pair of pliers, a hammer, and a pulley remover and installer set. Alrighty, first thing you want to do is take the serpentine belt off, reach down here to the tensioner, and there's a little square socket in there, and just take a 3/8 drive ratchet or breaker bar, turn it, and take the belt off. And you can just set it out of the way. You don't have to take it completely off because we're just taking the power steering pump off. Alrighty, now next thing you want to do is in the power steering pump pulley, there are these 3 holes in it, and they line up with the 13mm bolts. There's one here, one down here, and one down here. Just take your 3/8 drive ratchet, 13mm on it, take them all loose. Go ahead and disconnect this hose right here. Get it out of your way. Just unclip it, flop it out back. It's going to be in your way to get this back line off. Alrighty, once you get all 3 of those bolts out, take a 16mm wrench. There's this line right here. Take the 16mm wrench and break it loose and take it off. Alrighty, now that you've taken this back line off, see this line back here? There's a little clamp down there. Just want to take that clamp off, disconnect that line, because that comes up to the other line of the power steering pump. A lot easier, just take that off, and then you can disconnect it from the power steering pump once you get it off. As you can see, the line down there is disconnected. Spilled a little bit of fluid, but it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty, now you just need to pull up on the power steering pump. Straight out. The next thing you're going to want to do is find a bucket, take the cap off, and drain all the fluid out of it. The next thing you want to do, take a screwdriver, these tabs right here, just like a straight screwdriver. You're going to want to pry these tabs back, and then these should slide right off. Alrighty, take the pulley puller, put this in it, slide the ring over it, take your 13/16 wrench, 13mm socket, alrighty, we take the pulley remover and installer set, set this pulley over it, now we take our 13mm socket and 13/16 wrench, and tighten it down. If you look down in here, the way you know it's on all the way is this right here. You won't see any left of the shaft coming out of the power steering pump. It'll be flush up against the pulley, and that's how you know how you got it on all the way. Alrighty, now we're just going to clean the reservoir off just to make it look a little better, especially that fitting right there. But I'm just going to clean it off with some brake parts cleaner. Now it's time to put the reservoir back on. Make sure you get this little fitting right here into this port. Just press it down in place. Take your little clips and go ahead and put them back on. Tap them down in place. I went ahead and took this line off. I'm going to put it on here before I hook it up, because it'll just be easier. So take the end with the loop on it. You're going to hook it right here to this fitting on the reservoir. Okay, before you put the power steering pump back on, you need to check all your pulleys, mainly your idler and your tensioner pulley, just to check them for wiggle, see if the bearings are bad in them. Just take them and give them side to side, spin them. This one's just fine, doesn't have any wobble side to side. And then your tensioner pulleys down here. Mine might be wearing out, so I'll have to change that pretty soon. Alrighty, we got it and it's ready to go back on. So let's pull it up in place and get this in place. Put that line down there. Make sure you get the line. Once you get it in place, go ahead and put your bolts in. Once you get all the bolts snug, just tighten them up. And that's it. Once they're all tight, we're going to put this line back here, back on, with that 16mm wrench. Okay, once you got that back line on, make sure you get your line hooked up back down at the bottom. You need to go ahead and put your belt back on. Alrighty, once you got your belt on and make sure the belt is in all the pulleys the correct way, go ahead and pour your power steering fluid in. Make sure you put the right kind of power steering fluid in. Fill up to the specs, then we'll crank it up, run it, we'll cut it off, and we'll check the fluid again. And that's how you change a power steering pump. If you like this video, please make sure to click and subscribe to the channel for more helpful and how-to videos.